My question is that, and with the power plants working on an average plant load factor of 62 to 64%, is your target of 1 billion tons of Coal India and 1.5 million tons for the country for 1920 still sustainable?
Yeah, very much sustainable. By the way, so that some of you who are worried about the plant load factor, please appreciate that the PLF is low because we've been able to complete a lot of the stressed and stalled projects. So we've added significantly large capacities, and therefore the PLF is sounding low. It's not as if power demand has fallen. Power demand has been growing 7% for the last 2 years. Current year also is growing at about 7%. So please, nobody get the impression that PLF is low means power demand is low. Demand is keeping pace with the growth of the economy. It's growing at 7%. It continues to grow. It's only that we've added nearly 86,000 megawatt of capacity in the last 4 years. In the last 2 years alone, about 50 or 55,000 megawatt of thermal capacity. Plus the stalled gas-based plants we've got into operation. Plus, at one point of time, we used to have loss of power generation because of no coal. That is history now. So all of these are the reasons that PLF sounds to be low to some people. So just wanted to set the context right. But as an aspirational nation, as a nation which aspires 24/7 power for all, as a nation which aspires to increase manufacturing share to 25%, as a nation which aspires to take infrastructure to every nook and corner, build new ports, highways, roads, airports, connect the landscape of this country in every which way, build new homes, build new schools, colleges. With all of that, I would, and of course also replace diesel locomotives with electric locomotives in the railways. Go in for electric vehicles. I personally believe 2030, India should aim for a completely electric mobility in this country. With all of these plans, I see the power sector and the demand for power growing much faster than even the economy. And therefore, all this capacity that we have will be put to use. And I'm sure the 1 billion ton target will also hold this country in good stead. I still have to bring down a lot of the imports. We are working towards how we can further reduce import of thermal coal. There's enough and more potential for Coal India to grow up to 1 billion tons.